he definitely becomes... He's not really a threat later on, but he definitely becomes more powerful. Star points. Sort of like the same mechanic from Super Mario World, where you get stars, and when you get to 100, you level up. You can only go up to level 30 in this game. I don't think there's a limit in Paper Mario 2, but I know you can only go to 30 right here. So by the end of the game, you'll have all your stats automatically up to the top, because you can only have like 50 HP, 50 FP, and I think 30 badge points. I think those are the max that you can get. But then there's some things that you can do that you can be like, take a couple from flower points and badge points and put them into health points, and I think you can get over 55. But I think when you're actually upgrading him yourself, you can't go past 50. I'm probably wrong on that, but I never cared to level myself up so much to actually get that far. As awesome as a game as this is. But yeah, we had a health block, which you saw. We have items now, where if you press C left, you can pop them up real quick. The rest of C buttons will be fulfilled later, and then C up pops that up. Alright, now we're gonna fight a Goomba. First strikes, basically, if you attack an enemy first while you're in the on the overworld, you'll get a first strike. When an enemy attacks you first in the overworld, it'll be a first strike against you. And you can tell when an enemy's gonna attack, so it's not gonna be random out of nowhere. Now here's a spiked Goomba. Spiked Goombas are the same as Goombas. They have the same amount of health, but you see, yeah, again, there's a spike on his head. Can't jump on him. The only thing you can do is hammer him. Now we're gonna save that fire flower. Don't use the fire flower yet because we can use it later on. Here's a power Goomba. Whoop. Now these guys are basically yet again the same as Goombas. I don't think they have any extra HP, but as you can see, this one is floating in the air. And you can only take it down after jumping on it once. But now they just act as normal Goombas. And then you can, you know, hammer them, do whatever you want, but obviously when they're in the air, you can't hammer them. For now. You will later on. It's optional, but you maybe will later on. And only people who have played the game before know what I'm talking about. I hope this will somehow convince people to get the game, because I know there's plenty of Paper Mario walkthroughs out there, but people need to buy this game. It's awesome. Now since I already fought this guy, I think I already said before that I'm going to start cutting these battles out. I'm not going to be cutting these out, because these are like super short, but yeah, when I fight enemies more than once, I'll just cut out until a new enemy pops up. It'll just be the easiest thing for you guys to witness. And what we got now is a star piece. I don't remember how many there are in the entire game. Over 100. And basically, you can trade them for badges later on in the game close to Shooting Star Summit. I'm not going to collect all of them because I don't really need a lot of the badges. Buy the badge giver, but yeah, you know, I'll talk more about them when they become more evident, because there's ways you can find them when they're hidden that I'll talk about later. At least it's gonna reward us. At least it's not one of those like one of those people who's like, "Oh, you saved me, bye." No, she doesn't get the doll back now. Yeah, it's gonna be a while when I'm done with that doll. Believe me. Self-defense. Where are you gonna put your muscles in? Your head? That's the only part of the body I would say. Oh my god, a Goomba with a six-pack. That would be hilarious. I gotta look on Google for that. A Goomba with a six-pack? That'd be awesome. That needs to be like some DeviantArt picture somewhere. Hey, the power jump badge! Now I can talk about badges! If this guy will stop explaining the badges, because that's my job. Nah. I'll tell them myself. No. It's a lot of points. The star block, the heart block, yeah. They're lifesavers. with one hand tied behind his back, that would need some major strength, because at this point the latest thing he did against Bowser was spin his tail around, and with one hand I think that'd be kind of hard to do. If you think about it, all Mario ever did is, besides Mario 64, at this point, never had full contact with Bowser. Mario 1, you just jumped over him, unless you threw fireballs at him. Mario 3, you just waited for him so he can just kill himself. Mario World, you didn't touch him, you threw stuff at him. Mario 64, you grabbed his tail and threw him. And we got Goombario on our team. Yay. Goombario, once we get the next party member, I'll be glad to get him out, because he's kind of he's not pointless, but he's kind of useless, because after we get more party members, there really is no reason to have him. But what he can do is you press C down, and that'll do the partner's ability, and he basically does a thing called tattle, where if you're in a town, he will tell you about the town. If you're next to someone with a speech bubble, and then she'll tell you who that person is. And since there's a lot of NPCs in the game, there's definitely a lot of people I have interactions with, but it's not really worth it, considering I will never use him after this. Now, badges. Okay, yeah, see right, changes party members. Let's go to start, go to the badges. Now here you have badges. You just basically apply one around right there. You'll soon enough get a list of a whole bunch of badges, and then you can just categorize by the badges you have active. And then you see on the bottom left, you see badge points. Now, badge points are basically saying each badge needs a certain badge points, and so you'll just be limited to how many points you have available. That's really it. There's badges to help you out in battles via health. There's badges that'll help you work with items easier. There's items that help you jumping, that give you more jumping abilities, more hammer abilities. I'll have a huge arsenal of stuff. Beware of Goombas. Yeah, I'll only cut them out after the prologue, because these battles aren't really worth cutting out because they're so short. And since I'm most likely going to first strike all these guys, I don't exactly know when the heck Goombario is going to get to attack. Oh, two of them, what do you know? Oh, two of them. Alright, small cut. Wait. Head bonk, let's show off this guy's moves. That's head bonk, just like Mario's jump. Is there any way I could not do anything? Do nothing, there you go. And tattle. Basically gives you information on the enemy. Goomba's what we call small fry, at least they're pretty much the smallest fries. Hey wait, I'm one of them. Then it gives you attack power, defense power, but you know, I already showed that in the right side. Yeah. I like the break in the fourth wall. Hey Mario, didn't you know that you were in a game called Super Mario Bros? That was great. And now after you tattle someone, it's going to show their HP bar at the bottom. One, I don't need to do that, because I pretty much remember a lot of the HPs off the top of my head. And two, you guys will be able to see them because I'm going to show them on the right side. Up, 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 up. Another one. Another two. Okay, small cut. Screw it. Power jump, let's show this. Bonk. Yeah, so that just does more damage. Becomes useful a little bit later on. But I'm really excited to get more badges because there's a lot of cool moves here. Yeah, there seriously isn't going to be much cutting until I actually get past the prologue. But assure me, I won't let you guys suffer through every single battle. Power Goomba, why not? I usually do like to attack as many enemies as I possibly see, because, you know, that does give you a better chance of raising experience. I shouldn't have done that. I should have attacked the guy on top. And if you pay attention to the background, you can see that they're basically floating the clouds with sticks, and you can see the sticks, and you can see them rotating and whatnot. The whole stage effect that they did in Paper Mario 1 and 2 was great. Because Paper Mario 2 acted like it was a stage play, and then Paper Mario 1 was acted like a storybook. Paper Mario 3 didn't have any sort of backstory behind it, so that's kind of disappointing, actually. Let's attack this guy. Yeah, so now for the rest of the game, you're going to see the Goomba is going to have his HP bar there. Whoop-de-doo.